Hello, 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 hello. Hi, Delta, Sylvanir, Togemis, and Fee. Great to see you too. Fluffy's here. Wow. There's a couple people I haven't seen in a little while. How's everyone doing this week? Happy, Thursday? Is my mic on? Yes, it is. Oh god, okay. Vap time. Hi, Mecha Ninja. Au contraire, I'd say it's Mecha Ninja time. I guess it depends on your perspective. Thursday, says Fee. So this morning I was supposed to get up early, very early, like 6 a.m. My roommate and I had big spicy plans to get up at the butt crack of dawn, as they say, and go bird watching together. And wouldn't you know it, both of us failed at waking up. I woke up at 9 a.m. Apparently my alarm didn't go off, or I slept through it or something. And also my roommate didn't wake up for his alarm. So I woke up at 9 and was like, okay, maybe another day. I was up really, I was up in the middle of the night with just sort of like general malaise is what I call it. You know, when you just like wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, well, I can't point to any one thing that doesn't feel well, but I just feel generally malaised. Just kind of general bad vibes, like a whole body yuckiness. And I just had that for a couple hours, so I ate a whole sleeve of water crackers and drank a big cup of tea, and then I went to bed at 5 a.m. and slept through my alarm. Delta says, I'm back to work today even though I got back early from camping, took the last 2 days off to relax. Oh man. Well, I hope it's an easy transition back into work. Sometimes it's hard after vacation to jump back in. Perfect birdwatching times, Togemis. General Malaise is my villain OC. Yes, it's the new Star Wars villain, General Malaise. Alright, so last we left off, we got the gym badge from the ground-type gym leader, Clay, and let's take a look at our team. It's been a second. Everyone's around level 31 or 32. Dunkachino's just hanging out for fun. She's just kind of moral support here. Everyone's getting pretty strong. And I believe the weather station is the place we're going to visit next, followed by Chargestone Cave. Yes, Dunkachino does in fact have a Starbucks cup. Mecha Ninja made that beautiful image for me. Hey Blackbird, good to see you. Thank you, Togemis. Hey Mod Elegy, welcome back. Vap Live. And Lonely Tuatara, good to see you. We were just talking. Vaporoni, Vaporoni, rah, rah, rah. Hello, Trikami. General Coffee Chain. I think it's a Sawsbuck in the Pokemon universe. Sawsbuck cups. General Coffee Chain launched the Space Killer missiles. Can't believe I made them a venti cappuccino. Lonely Tuatara says, this is my first time making it to a Poke stream during the event. That's true, huh? Well, welcome. We are 5 badges into this playthrough of Pokemon White. I will research and investigate your Pokemon. Alright, bud, keep your distance. Social distancing here, come on. Arbok, that's pretty good. Oh, Vajra, I'm sorry you don't feel well. Let's see, Venti Vap. Oh, this is a good matchup here. Okay, so, let's see. Do you get email notifications, Trikami? Togemis says, I don't want to shock everyone, but that's Fee. Whoops. The Deerling! No! Oh, man. Fee's getting put right in the trash compactor right now. Sorry, Fee. You are fainted. Scientist Ron says, I must analyze my defeat. You know, you could analyze your defeat, but sometimes I think it's better to just move on. Researching the year's seasons. The Season Research Lab. You know what? Alright, that's fine. And they have a Hyper Potion sitting out in the yard. I'm wondering if we're gonna get some new people in here today. I boosted the stream on my Instagram, which I don't always do, because it's just kind of a pain in the butt to link anything on Instagram. Some Pokemon change their appearance depending on the season. Could that be considered a type of evolution? We research changes in nature that occur to the seasons. Consider the Pokemon Deerling, which lives in the forest. Its appearance is said to change according to the season. This characteristic is of great interest. Blah 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 blah. They want me to catch a Deerling and bring its appearance back to the lab. Thank you for following. What does that say? Redmond Cheese? That sounds like a name for a little mouse. Redmond Cheese. Delta says, no, Trikami gets letters sent directly to them to remind about the stream. Togemis says, nearly spit out my lemonade. Schumer says, I don't think you're allowed to analyze defeat on Twitch. It's against the terms of service. Analyze D's nuts, says Mecca. Blackbird says, by the way, you broke Heartbreaker Dawn's knees. Heartbreaker Charles, yes. I did, in fact, bust his kneecaps. Very, very, dramatically. It was a good moment for me. Don Charles. I'm gonna confirm the change for the deerling, yada yada yada. I do not have a deerling, and I don't want to do this errand for you, because you could just step outside and do it yourself. Here's a cute little map of the trees. Hi, Flareon. This is the season research lab. Twist Mountain beyond Miss Stralton has snow depending on the season. Wow. The temperature and humidity inside the case next to me is controlled by a machine. Blackbird says, I see you have a new Pokemon, the Vorse. God, the ultimate Pokemon. No weaknesses, just power. Fee, thank you so much for the gift sub for Flareon. That's extremely sweet. I found an elixir. But the true elixir is friendship. Thanks, Fee. Oh no, says Flareon. You can't get out now. Togema says, not to shock everyone, but I love Fee. I'm pretty fond of Fee as well, so I hope that's not too shocking. Wow, this is a strong deerling. Oh, it says 23. I thought it said 29. I was like, geez, these wild Pokemon are getting strong. Green says, elixir nuts. Elixir's nuts? Oh, Vajra, I hope you feel better. I'm sorry. Fee says, no probolo. No probalo. It's like proboscis. Ooh, a tranquil. So fancy. Elixir, I don't even know her, says Fee. Oh man. Let's get Cinnabon up to the next level. So that Cinnabon is matched up with all of our other teammates. Wow, that's good, says Togemus. Nothing but the best content here at VapChat, you know? Professional comedians wish they had what I've got. But I was just born different. Grun says, haha, PP up. He says, Vap, I have an important photo for you, speaking of proboscis. That's an interesting sentence. Huh. Tell me more. She says, so true. Thank you. Man, I can always count on you guys to enable me in any circumstance. It's the best. I need more of that in my life. Alright, Cinnabon, it's time for Flame Burst. Wow, one hit, one death. Grun says, I got a text back from the job I applied for, shaking very fast. Ooh, that's so exciting, Grun. Do they want to interview with you? That's wonderful. Everybody be getting jobs lately. Hey, Drake, good to see you. I've been doing okay. I'm glad to see your cute little duck emotes back in the chat. How have you been doing? Hey, Texty Clip, so good to see you. Welcome back. Man, I'm all energetic today. I didn't get, like, any sleep, so I was in that, like, weird state this morning where I was like, huh, I think I got so little sleep that I'm actually more energetic. But then I started to crash super hard, and I was getting all, like, sad and weepy. So I had a second cup of coffee, and now I feel wild. Oh, interesting. I got a notification that says a hype train is close. That must be a new feature on OBS. It says one more person needs to sub, gift, or use bits. I have never seen that notification before. Oh, and then Modology kicked it right off. Thank you, Mod. I really appreciate it. Alright, it's hype time. Hype for no evolution. Only bravery. Babies can win. I think that's sort of the motto of this channel. That you don't need to grow up in order to be a winner, right? You can just stay small and cute and immature like this size forever. Also, look at my nails. I know I showed these off on the art stream, but I just love this color. I keep buying new nail polish instead of dealing with my problems. And honestly, it's about as effective as therapy in my experience, so... Thanks, Mod LG. I'm kidding, by the way. If you need to go to therapy, go to therapy. I've been in a lot of therapy in my life. Not dunking on therapy. It's very important. But also, nail polish. Hang on, let me catch up on the chat. Let's see. Trukami says I started streaming Ori yesterday. I had fun with that, even though I struggled bad. Ooh, Ori is challenging, isn't it? This is your job application. You really need to take that test. No! Texty Clips, thank you so much for subscribing at tier 2 for 10 months. Holy moly. That is a lot of months to be dedicated to VapChat. I really appreciate it. Texty Clip says you feel like you've had a second cup of coffee. That looks like a line of dialogue from, like, Undertale. You feel like you've had a second cup of coffee. So thank you again, Mod Elegy, for cheering 100 bits. Choo choo indeed. Drake says that ducklet with coffee is cute. I've been well, moved back to Hawaii from Texas and finally got all settled. That's right, you were gonna move. How long did it take to move? Blackburb says babies be winning. Florian says I'm gonna play Pokemon Unite. They're Vap Blue! Hype, hype, hype. That's a really cute color. Mecha Ninja, thank you for cheering 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 bits, if the hype train insists. I really appreciate it. Togemus is me with random low-quality art supplies. We're almost to a level 3 hype train. Jolteon's more cool than Eevee. Sorry, Eevee, you're still cool, though. Togemus says, my most recent medicinal purchase was cat crayons? What is a cat crayon? Tell me more! Therapist, how does that make you feel? Vap, like buying more nail polish? Therapist, no. That's so true. I'll show y'all a picture of my nail polish collection. Hang on, it's embarrassing. Togemus, thank you so much for subscribing at tier 2 on a 9-month streak. Oh my gosh, you've officially got the baby number, as we call it. The pregnancy number. I really appreciate it. I can't find my nail polish picture. I think I deleted it. Needless to say, I've got a cupboard full of them. It's ridiculous. That deerling just flung itself to doom. Thank you guys for this hype train. We're on level 3 now. Holy cow. Green says check out this clip. No therapy, only nails. Mod Elegy, thank you so much for subscribing for 8 months. I really appreciate it. Wow. Gosh, that's nuts. Valist KK, hey, good to see you. Togemus says there are literally gel crayons with cat packaging, twist crayons. Crayons shaped like cats. Drake says it didn't take too long to move, just a lot of paperwork and COVID test vaccines. Those hit me hard, but I'm glad to be home. Oh man, that's right, huh? What type of vaccine did you get? Water fun with Pokemon. If you want to play with us. I guess. Sylvaneer, thank you so much for cheering 101 bits. What a pleasing number. Let's see. I'm so mad, says Togemus. Hey, Black Sea Cabot. Have you heard of the Vambassador? I have. Fluffy says, Vap. Texty Clip says, did you know you can emote for the low, low price of $5? What a deal. Mecha Ninja, are you a clown, says Togemus. We are all clowns here, my friend. No one is free of the nonsense. Oh, these cat crayons are really good. Oh, I really like those, Togemus. Lonely Juatara says it's human nature to want many small, colorful objects. It really is. Texty Clip says, whoops, I'm not paying attention to this stream, like, at all. I'm just smashing through these battles. Frillish, huh? That's not a good matchup. If you have Amazon Prime, you can sub for free, except for the price of Amazon Prime. Fee says you read the NPC dialogue like an infomercial guy. The cat pens are so cute. Drake says I forgot how it's spelled, but the Pfizer one. I've heard Pfizer's very good. I also have Pfizer. It seems statistically to be one of the strongest ones, so that's nice. Let's see. Mecha says stay here long enough, and yes. Grun, thank you so much for the gift sub to Dusky. I really appreciate it. It's your 3rd gift sub in the channel. You were the best, Grun. It's statistically true. Mod LG says, does it have water absorb? It does. Fully immune to your entire kit. Yeah! That's why I had to switch out. I was fully like, man, what's going on here? Jeez, we don't usually get hype trains during the gaming streams. Y'all are pumped up today. I'm pumped up today. I'm caffeinated today is what I am. Uh-oh, I lost, but it was fun, so I'm satisfied. Well, that's a good attitude. Good for you, girl. Aquatic sports with Pokemon, nothing's more fun than that. It is 100% impossible to live without Pokemon. Do not forget it. The data is in. You will not live. I will make sure of it. Yes, I agree. The Parasol Lady's outfit is very cute. Pump mode. I am in pump mode. Ooh, a Swadloon. It's time for death. Green says you're overworking your adrenaline gland is what you're doing today. Hey, I mean, whatever it takes, right, to get through the day. If it means overworking my adrenal glands, then that's what happens. Mecha says a 3rd cup of coffee and fat becomes transcendent. Trikami says it's funny it's called Pfizer over except Germany as it was developed here by BioNTech and we call it that. Oh, interesting. Green says it's 100% possible to live without Pokemon. Confirmed. She said it herself. Okay, so these Pokeball items, I think some of them are items, but most of them are fungus, which is why I switched to having Nike in front. I wanted to knock out the opponent's air-type moves. Flying moves. God, that's how you can tell I'm really going through it right now. After having played Pokemon my entire life and based my whole brand around Pokemon, I can't remember flying types' names. They spelled fungus wrong, don't tell them. I got a leaf stone, which would be cool if we believed in evolution. Once again, don't take that out of context. This is not a theological or philosophical statement on evolution. It has nothing to do with the Darwinian concept of evolution. I'm reading this book right now, speaking of Darwin, I'm reading a book right now about the sociology of birds, and like a lot of their behavioral stuff. And there's this section about how Charles Darwin, you know, who of course wrote a lot about natural selection and how, you know, traits are selected for based on how beneficial they are to the haver of the traits. And there was a whole section in this book about how male peacocks made him absolutely furious because their tails are so antithetical to survival. Like, they're pretty much only for display for females, which I guess makes sense, but in every other way they pretty much disadvantage the male. So there's like this segment to this letter he wrote to someone talking about how mad he was at male peacocks. Oh man, thank you guys so much for the hype train, by the way. We made it all the way up to level 3. What emote did we get? What did I just do? I lost it. Well, anyway. Let me catch up on the chat here. Reject evolution, return to monkey. Mecha says, I'm feeling maybe somehow at a slightly higher chance that with some certainty there will be a shiny. Ooh, this would be a good day for it. Yeah, absolutely, Drake. Go ahead and shoot me a message. Oh, I see. I got a dog emote. There we go. Thanks for the clip, Fluffy. There are lots of birds like that, though. I know, it just made him really mad. Man ate bugs, said Fee. Did he? Who would win, Charles Darwin versus Bluebird Boys? Peacocks are just trying their best. I will show you how energetic I've become just by being here. That's basically what I was saying to y'all like 15 minutes ago. I'm at that point where like, I'm like a little sweaty, you know? Like, what's my heart rate at? It could be worse, it's at 90. My resting heart rate's usually around 60, so 90's pretty high for someone who's playing a video game right now. But it's just one of those days, y'all. Darwin's fire beetle story. What is that? Tell me the story, I don't know it. Fee says, is it real that Darwin, when cataloging bugs, thought it was important to write what they tasted like? Well, I do want to know. I hope it is, says only Tuatara. My allergy says you're making me want caffeine. I mean, it's... yeah, get in there, dude. You only live once, right? Why not make it shorter and sweatier with caffeine? Only Tuatara says that checks out with the biologists I know. Togima says, yesterday I had to calm myself down because I was excited about a video game enemy that looked like a Cleon? A Cleon? What is that? I don't know what that is. Green says, I'm sitting outside to get reception. I'm pretty sure a mosquito just bit me on the eye. No! Oh, the sea butterfly. Yeah, the little thing that Fion is based off of. They're very cute. Very charming. Togima says they're sea snails. They're transparent. You can see them in pics, all blue and orange. Truly the perfect animal. Fee says they did not have to calm themselves. They blew up my eardrums by screaming a lot. I calmed myself after that, says Togemus. That's okay, Togemus. I'm giving you full marks, full credit. You did calm yourself eventually, and that's what counts. Don't let the haters get to you. Fee says, I do have to admit my biggest knowledge of Darwin is the animated movie The Pirates and an Adventure with Scientists. If I use this, will my Pokemon become energetic? It is a single berry. Thank you for following. What does that say? Dirty Muffins? We're surrounded by green. We feel more energetic, don't you think? Thanks, Mother Nature. You're so welcome, dude. I'll take credit for that. Fluffy says, that's worth more than you think. Mecha says the story goes, he was grabbing bugs, but in enough containers, held 2 in his hands, wanted a third one to take back with him, so he put it in his mouth. The bug didn't like it. I've heard this story. It released chemicals from 2 compartments in an abdomen that created a tiny explosion. I have read about him putting the bugs in his mouth. Chargestone Cave seems like a complicated maze, but it's actually a straight road. That's just a lie. I've been in there before, man. That place sucks. Trainer tips, you can register items. I've already done it, but thank you. Drake says, this makes me want to play Pokemon Black and White along with the stream. It's such a good game. It's about the season to go to the Celestial Tower on Route 7. I have to ring the bell for my Petalil. Oh dear, your Pokemon, they don't seem well. You should rest for a little bit. You can't go anywhere when you're not feeling well. That's very true. Man ate bugs, said Fee. Sometimes you gotta store bugs in your cheeks like a squirrel and then complain that they taste bad. This girl does not want to talk to me. There we go. Miss, have this. A shiny stone. For once again, if we believed in evolving our Pokemon, it'd be very useful. Narrator says, it's your Pokemon. On today's Your Pokemon, we will introduce an amazing little one. Deep in Victory Road, the Throw Heishi is fighting with its trainer, a black belt. But don't worry, they're just training. The trainer beat Heishi in a judo match the first time they met. That's how they became friends. After a long, hard journey, they have finally arrived at Victory Road. Heishi's trainer wants to become champion, of course, and Heishi's dream is to beat the champion in a judo match. That was the Throw Heishi, who's amazing, but not as amazing as my throw. On the next Your Pokemon, we'll introduce, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. I do love these little TV shows. Togemis says, remember the old lady in RSC who wanted you to sleep forever? Yeah, that always kind of stressed me out. I felt bad saying no. She was probably evil. Things the government don't want you to know. The bugs outside are free and you can pick them up and take them home. It's so true. You can take them home in your mouth, says Fee. No one can stop you. I wonder if there's any categories of bugs in the US that are, like, protected. There have to be, like, some bugs that are, like, so rare that you can't pick them up in your mouth, right? Like, I know you can't harass manatees and stuff in Florida. The bugs can stop you, says Fluffy, if they think they can. There's gotta be some kind of bug in the US that's protected like the way manatees are. Schumer says it's cheap, it's easy, and it's free. Oh my god. Here on Route 6 there's a place called Mistralton Cave. Supposedly, deep in the cave, you can find an amazing Pokemon called Cobalion, who is said to have protected Pokemon from a sea of fire in ancient Unova. If you can use a move called Surf that lets you move over the water's surface, maybe you can see Cobalion. But you can't, can you, you loser? You little tiny baby loser. You don't have that move. You can't do anything. So yeah, Cobalion and Axew are just on the other side of this river in a cool cave that we will be checking out later in the playthrough, but we cannot do it today. Togemis says, I think so, I wouldn't know offhand, I'm gonna expand my knowledge and find out. Immediately forgets. God. Do y'all have, like... Okay, so... I'm the type of person who, like, is constantly Googling any question that I have on my phone. I hate, like, leaving things up to speculation, or I'd rather just try to find an answer, and I was looking through my Google search history yesterday, and it is a disaster. Like, if anyone ever saw that search history, I feel like I'd be convicted of, like, a crime, or, like, at the very least, like, people would look sideways at me, because there's just so much dumb stuff in there that doesn't make any sense. And it sort of looks like there's a pattern if you, like, big brain it. Basically, I need to clear my history, because it's weird. Oh man, some sort of butterfly webcomic of her storing bugs in her mouth. No! New evolution. Oh god, me too. Cobalion pops off. I love Cobalion. I have a giant Cobalion plush from Anime Expo, I want to say 2012 or 2013. It was 2013. I really wanted this one plush, and I went back to get money from the ATM, and I don't even remember what plush it was, but it sold out by the time I got back, and I was really heartbroken about it. And as I was just sort of sadly wandering around the convention floor, I found this booth that was selling this giant Cobalion plush, so I bought it, and to this day it's one of my most fond plushes. I'm glad you're the same way, Togemis. That comic where she has a normal day, doesn't talk, and in the last panel you see her spitting bugs into a bowl! No! Your FBI agent has seen your search history. If you galaxy brain it. The Hawaiian smiling spider is endangered, so I guess it might be protected. Aww, look at its little smiley face. I love it. My last Google search was, do beetles poop? Fee says, someone at work asked me if I read a lot of books and we were filling out some quiz in quiet time. I explained I wake up at 4 AM and I'm like, what's that type of bug wing called? Oh my god. Who needs books when you can learn information like that? Modology says, I try to search old YouTube poops and it's always got me googling stuff I feel like I'll be put on a list for. That's cute, says Togemis. Lonely Tuatara says, doing comic writing stuff always makes my search history really weird. Yes, absolutely. Fluffy says, well, do they? Yay, Nike got to level 33! NSA agent watching me. Why is he googling ants so much? Everyone poops, even beetles. Imagine finding a shiny if it's not the first evolution. It really would be tragic, but I've decided if I find a shiny that is the second or third stage, I will still use it, because you have to respect the odds. Ants equal anarchy, no teacher society. God. Okay, let's go ahead and switch Dear Nike down to the bottom here. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my search history and see if there's anything funny in here that I can read to y'all, because it really was tickling me. Let's see. Starting yesterday. I've got Latios. When horses fly, the business of equine travel. Do horses' ears pop on airplanes? Gumshoes. San Diego COVID cases. Triplet names for pets. Names for triplet pets. 30 unique triplet names. J.K. Rowling plumbing. Let's see, what else? I'm skipping over some boring stuff. The Adventure Zone. Pain after getting a cavity filled. Toothache after filling replacement. Ancient Olympic Games. Ancient Olympic Games naked. Naked Olympic Games? Naked Wrestling Olympic Games. Greek Olympics. Olympics city planning. Pain management techniques. Lung transplant success rate. Philosophy tube. Lung transplant. Detailed pain scale. My brother, and me. My brother, and me. Oh man. Designer perfume almonds. Le baiser du dragon perfume. Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore looks. The Bornean green magpie. Extruded cervical disc pain. Plasma jet engines. How do electric jet engines work? Garlic. Where does garlic come from? This is like 2 days worth of search results, you guys. I'm falling apart here. Oh boy, let me catch up on the chat. Holy moly. I'm sweating. Let's see. Everyone poops. My search history is a riddle looking up random critums or weird items. Vap attempts to find safe for work search history. J.K. Rowling plumbing. Vap, you weren't wrong. Love all these variations in the same question. You're going on a list. Naked? Philosophy tube. You sound like a broken AI. Olympics. Naked Olympics. Togemus is mine. Hot girl summer maraschino cherries. That was because of this stream. Old people going down the escalator. Trikami says I didn't listen in for a minute and I'm like, WTF? Rick Bryan says I thought my search history was weird. Condiments that sound like other things. Just garlic. Birds and horses in search history checks out. Togemus says mine aren't very fun because it's been a lot of apartment hunting. Yes, a lot of the ones I skipped over were me searching information related to my neck injury, so I was just like, whatever, I'm not gonna read you guys the 6,000 different things that I searched about my busted neck. That's why I feel you. Follows KK says, what is happening? I was reading my phone's search history, which is, unhinged. Texty Clip says, speaking of electric jet engines, you know, there's laser-powered rockets. Whoa, how does that work? Only two Ataris laughed so hard at Ancient Olympics naked that I'm like a female. It's like, I sort of remember how that topic came up, but not clearly, so I really don't have a good excuse. Florian says, there's a Pokemon challenge called Beating Pokemon with Only Shinies. I have heard of that. That would be very challenging. Togemus' search history. Apartment, no rats. Apartment, no rats. Apartment, no rats. And then eventually, as they have more and more difficulty, it'll switch to like, apartment, some rats, minimal rats, apartment, one rat. Please, only one. Lightcraft. Interesting, Texty Clips. This is truly a topic such that, like, I can't even begin to understand it. True, says Togemus. I'll be the rat, says Fluffy. That's me haggling on rent. One rat, he's your roommate. We've got some rats here. They don't live inside, they live in the yard. I feed them, because I want them to stay in the yard. I figure they live here, I'm not gonna kill them, there's nothing I can do about them, they live here, so I might as well give them food outside, so they stay, like, outside pets, you know? Like, this is an animal that lives in the yard, and that way they won't feel the need to come in. Would you do it, says Flareon. Probably not, that sounds stressful. My search history tends to be filled with various athletes, bands, Rocket League, esport teams, and players. That sounds very pleasant. Using them in my story with laser dragons. Oh, yes, laser dragons! That's the best combo! Togemus says the rat's actually my spouse. It's Fee! They put rat poison outside at work, and I'm like, blah. Oh, that sucks. Rat, live in chef hat. Fee can be your Ratatouille. Or you can be the... what's his name? The Linguini to Fee's Ratatouille. Man, I've been in this grass for a long time. What am I doing? think it's time to move on. Let's heal up and move on. Sits on Chevy's head making them cook. Ideal marriage. Let's see what else I have in here before we move on. Crispy salmon. How to cook crispy salmon. Seared salmon. Let's see. What else? Articuno. Galarian Articuno. Old Spanish days. When does summer end? Champagne brunch cruises. Bottomless mimosa cruise. San Diego. Space Jam 2. Space Jam 2 good? Mud water. A coffee alternative. What are Luxardo maraschino cherries? Maraschino cherries expensive. Corona mixed drink. Corona mixed drink maraschino cherries. Good party food. Finland, COVID restrictions. My poor dad got stuck in Finland. Rembrandt painting, Storm on the Sea of Galilee. San Diego Pride at the Zoo. Muscular system, anatomical poster, back muscle anatomy, good picture. What does self-effacing mean? Oh man. Anyway. I love salmon, says Drake. Me too, it's one of my super favorites. How to cook sashimi. Mud water, there's cherries, we got to the maraschino cherries. Veb's trying to drink Corona. Anything, Cow, thank you so much for cheering 5 bits. Vaporeon are cool, not gonna lie, they are the best. Zucor says, what is going on? I was reading my search history on my phone because I think it's funny. Blackburp says, can we ask why you were googling these things? I'm still hung up on the Olympic one, and also garlic. I don't remember why I was just looking up garlic. I know that we were discussing where garlic came from, like historically, like what country, but I don't know why I just searched garlic, like that was gonna help me. Maybe I just wanted the wiki page for garlic? I don't know. Isn't Karl Marx on there? Yes, he is. Where did garlic come from is something a 5-year-old would ask. Fee, your dunks are incredible. You're so good at dunking in a way that, like, just makes me happy. The Olympics one, I think I was talking with my roommates. I was in a bad mood, and so I was trying to, like, cheer myself up by just bringing up topics. So I was like, hey, if you guys could be in the Olympics, and, like, if you could be an Olympic athlete, like, what type of athlete would you want to be? Like, if you were guaranteed to be good at one Olympic event, what would you choose? And we were all listing different things, and then I was like, man, it's weird that they took wrestling out of the Olympics, because wrestling was one of the original Greek sports. And then we were looking up different Olympic sports, and we found out that there was a year where city planning was an Olympic event. And I'm not talking like a physical event, it was like an artistic event. So then I was like, well, is art part of the Olympics historically? And it turns out, yes, art and like cultural stuff was included in the original ancient Greek Olympics. People used to go and do like competitive sculpture. But then I remembered that I had read somewhere that the ancient Olympics used to be done naked. So I was wondering if the people who did the sculpture were also naked. So that's why. Oh man. Thank you, Sylvaneer. He says, I get the best of both worlds, being a jerk and making people happy. Oh, garlic bread sounds great. Butsukoi says it reads like a Yahoo Answers segment on Mabim Bam. That's very flattering. Where does garlic bread come from? When a mommy garlic and a daddy garlic love each other very much. What? Says Drake. Trikami says the best roast was the watching Vap accomplishing nothing one. Remind me what that was again? Delta says they immediately put wrestling back in after taking it out. Oh, thank goodness. Look at my blueprint I made. The gold medal for Persona rev sheet goes to... What category? What a train of thought. Nice save, Vap. That's how my brain operates, too. Text Eclipses, I'm sure there were naked people involved in the sculpturing, not necessarily the sculptors. Yes, what I ended up finding out was that the artists were often competing to make the best art of the Olympic victors. So if the people won the chariot race, the artists would then try to make a sculpture of the hot chariot race people, and then they would judge it based on how, you know, good it was. So you know they were just making some sexy, sexy sculptures. Oh, glad to hear it, Delta. Let's see. What if they were planning a naked city? If they're sculpting, I bet they aren't allowed to bring another person for reference. I would say this thing about wrestling was a popular sport in ancient Greece, but it's actually a mythological sport, so it's more unlikely due to the least the Olympics. Wow. Alright, let's play some video games. I've really gone off the rails today, but I'm ready to play some games again. Vap roasting Fluffy. Oh, yes, I do remember this. That was maybe my best dunk. Fluffy and I express our fondness by dunking on each other. Alright. Clay says, thanks for waiting. Oh, that's right, he was gonna come here and help me with this. There he is. Me too, Blackbird, me too. Looks like the nest of an electric-type Pokemon called Calvantula. Don't know why there's a nest here, but if there are folks having problems, the gym leader's the one to fix it. Krokorok, take it out. Favorite bug! Galvantula is very wonderful, I agree. Fee says, can we read your computer search history next and forget the game? I do actually want to read some more. I still have it open, but I want to play a little bit of Pokemon. R.I.P. Spider Home. And this here TM's yours. It's my favorite TM, so you can teach it to all your Pokemon. All of them. Not the Spider Home, you monster! Clay was just there waiting and listening to Vap read off her search history and reconsiders her sanity. That's why he's letting me go in this cave. He's hoping I'll never come out. Bulldoze nuts, says Fee. It's called Bulldoze. This move does damage and lowers the speed of any Pokemon it hits. Some ground-type Pokemon move a little slower than you'd like. If you use Bulldoze right, you can cover that weakness. I don't know how good you really are, but if you think you can go wherever. And if you think you can do something, keep doing it. Do things how you want. Decide your own limits. Heck yeah, that's the spirit. I will double slap Clay, says Zukora. Olympic sculpture event where you have to use the other competitors as reference. A valid game strategy is to find a pose that's really hard to replicate. That's beautiful. Thanks, Doug Dimmadone, says Blackbird. Let's see if anyone can learn Bulldoze. Clay's sitting there listening to Vap reading her search history out loud and realize he actually isn't. I think he's working upstairs today, my roommate Clay. Thankfully, he didn't have to hear all that. He has to hear enough from me in daily life. We're gonna go ahead and delete Sand Tomb, because it's a really bad move, and give Cannoli Bulldoze! Alright, let's go into the cave and have some fun. Artists, you'll be using each other as reference to make it difficult. Oh gosh. Come. Okay, hi. My lord, and we brought this one you wanted. Oh, and they're gone. I got Naruto'd. Ah, yes, that was the Shadow Triad just now. Getsus enlisted them in Team Plasma. Apparently they were the ones who prepared that Galvantula nest at the cave entrance. Chargestone Cave. I like this place. Formulas express electricity in its connection to Pokemon. If people did not exist, this would be an ideal place. You've been chosen, you know. Does it surprise you that I said that? No, I'm perfect. Huh. If you don't understand what it means, it's not likely to surprise you. I told Getsus about you and your friends. After I did, he apparently used the Shadow Triad to find out about you. Sharon is pursuing the ideal of strength, and poor Bianca has faced the sad truth that not everyone can become stronger. And cool it, dude. That's really uncalled for. And you're not swayed either way, more of a neutral presence, which is apparently a good thing. Team Plasma will be waiting for you ahead. Getsus wants to see what kind of Pokemon trainer you really are. Alright, well, let's see. Artists, you'll be using each other as reference to make it difficult. Person with massive hands that can cover their body, yes. Cannoli! I want that counter to go up. Hands are hard to draw joke. Can't believe Vap just said the Sand Tomb was a bad move. Thanks for following, Oscar. Blackbird says never got why they're ninjas in Team Plasma. Is she afraid of nothing? Ninjas are cool. Joltik is wholesome. You've been chosen to be pre-approved for a MasterCard. Poor Bianca's discovered she's a freaking loser. And is a doomer. He really is. He's kind of black-pilled. Jeez, N. Sand Tomb in the game, poo-poo lame move. Sand Tomb in the anime, epic super move that surrounds and entombs the opponent in gigantic mountain, defeating them in one shot. And just ripped right into Bianca. Yeah, it was really uncalled for, frankly. I think Bianca's doing what makes her happy. Guess what? There she is! I hope she didn't hear that. God. Vap, did you know this? That was a good reading of that line. The floating stones move when you touch them. Right, Professor? Is it okay to eat Cherubi? No! Zukora says, welcome to the cave where you constantly get tased. She herds his biology. Vap, did you know this? Hi there, how are you, Vap? I'm alright. This place is always charged with lots of electricity that Pokemon like. The electric charges react from one stone to another, and that's why some of the stones are floating. But not all of the stones can be pushed. My father asked me to research Clink, which is a Pokemon that looks like a gear, because I'm researching the origins of Pokemon and the era they appeared. He knows how to get what he wants from people, but I was already interested in this anyways, so it's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, Vap, this is for you. It's a lucky egg. Yay, this is a really useful item. This will give me extra experience. Giving the lucky egg to a Pokemon to hold increases the amount of EXP. Ba 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 ba. And that's it. I'm the professor's bodyguard. Well, it's probably not necessary, but you have to protect important things. Like the professor. Can I offer you an egg in these trying times? It's this! I love this. Let's see. It's Tinamo. An adorable little baby. What's that? Whoop! Tinamo's really cute. I do not think we will be using a Tinamo on the team. You don't know that Pokemon? Fee, it's a little tiny, like, tadpole, electric tadpole Pokemon that evolves into a giant, like, lamprey eel with, like, a big circle mouth full of teeth. Look up, Electros, I think is what it's called, if you want to have a bad time. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, Tinamo is, I think, a little bit too much on the weak side, no offense, Tinamo, to use on this team. It would just be constantly getting knocked out. One of my favorite Pokemon. No, how could use this Togemus? Electros is nightmare fuel. Electros funny. I like Electros. Ghetsis has that Pokemon's final evolution, right? Yeah, I think so. Oh man, I feel bad. I don't want to beat up this Joltik. It's so cute. The whole line is pretty weak. Get Vug. Kill it! Obtain Bug. Let's see, I love Lampreys, I really like Electros, especially its animation. Yeah, it is very cool. Ooh, this is a good Pokemon to attack. Alright, let's look at a little bit more of my search history here. Panic Attack, bad Panic Attack. Vanilla Soft Serve Cone, McDonald's Ice Cream Cone. McDonald's Ice Cream Cone. Soft Serve McDonald's Ice Cream Cone. Panic Attack! I kid you not, this is the order these are in. Ego Death. What does it mean? Real fish. What is a fishy drag queen? Amazon, orange decor. Luxury sheet set, orange sheets. Bioluminescent forest, forest name generator, fantasy forests. U.S. ocean borders. U.S. maritime borders. Is the ocean a part of the land? Fun facts about luscious lobsters. Cool invertebrate eggs. Top 10 fascinating eggs. Cool bug eggs. Beautiful mollusk eggs. Slug eggs. Tree covered in snails. What to do if you have a cracked filling. Call me by your name lyrics. Adventure Zone poster. Dungeons and Dragons. Used cars for sale. Yellow cars for sale. Orange cars for sale. Ooh, boy. Okay, we're gonna get back to the game for a minute. I had to get that out here. Oh my god. Tinamo. I thought it was Tynamo. It might be. Electros, Joltik. Ah! Ego Death. In the middle of a panic attack. I really want ice cream. Panic attack and then ice cream is relatable. Thank you. One of the later Pokemon used the elemental stones to evolve. They revamped it for the gen, but there aren't very many recent ones in Gen 8, are there? I think you're right. Togemus says I'm all about the eggs. This is a good list, says Fee. Is the ocean a part of the land? Okay, so in my defense, what I was trying to find out there was where, like, okay, let's say you're in the state of Maine, right? You're in Maine, and you get on a boat and you sail out a mile into the ocean. Are you still in Maine, or are you just in, like, U.S. continental territory? Where does the state end? I couldn't find a good answer about this. Mutsukosa sounds like the ice cream doesn't work. Yes, call me by your name! Shuribi does cannibalism. Is the ocean a part of the land? Your search history is amazing. Top 10 fascinating eggs! Drake says, did you hear they made a D&D themed magic set in Magic the Gathering? I did hear that. It's incredible. I'm on that list, says Togemus. I have a couple MTG fans in my D&D group and they're big fans of that set. Yeah, my partner's a big MTG fan. Mega says, is the ocean a part of the land? That has to be a VAP comic between Groudon and Kyogre. Bug, bug, bug! That's not what you googled. Alan Dallas says, did you hear the Vaporeon news? Of course! I made a comic about it. Mud Elegy says, you're wondering how far off the coast international waters start. Yes, exactly. No wonder you couldn't find a good answer. You googled, is the ocean a part of the land? I may have had a drink or two. I wanted to tell you guys something. This is a little, you know, drink responsibly and all that. Don't drink if you're underage. But I had this strange experience. I don't know if I told this story before, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell it now. I had this strange experience where I got up one day and I was like, man, I want to try to make this type of mixed drink that I remember. I remember having this before. It's like this popular type of mixed drink. I've had it at parties and stuff, and I just like remember it. It's this drink that I remember. And the name, I'm sorry to tell you, is in fact the Corona Boner. That's the name of this drink. It's called the Corona Boner. So I was like, cool, okay, I want to make this. And I brought it up to my friends, and they were like, what are you talking about? That's not a drink that exists. And I was like, yeah, it is. And I don't remember how you make it, but let me Google it. And I Googled it, and there is nothing. I Googled so many variations on this drink name. I Googled the ingredients. It doesn't exist. But I would swear, like, on my own grave that this drink was real. This is the feeling. It was so weird. This is like as if you woke up one morning and were like, huh, what's the recipe for a latte? And you look up latte and it never existed. That's what it was like for me. The Corona Boner is not real. I messaged like a ton of friends who I used to party with and was like, hey, do you remember the Corona Boner? And they were like, no, that's not real, Katie. Are you okay? And I'm not, but that's not the point. So after really stressing about this for a while, I realized I had to make it. I had to invent it. I had to come up with what this drink is, because I can't live any longer without it existing. Let me catch up in the chat. Fluffy says, if you don't put some of these in a comic, the world will be worse for it. The laws are that. That would be really fun to do, a VAP comic about search history. Thanks for redeeming Hydrate. The what? This is only to Atara. Water fact number 134. Hydrate, you hackers. Thank you. Tokumis says, did you have something by that name in a bar and it was something they made up? That's like the only theory I can think of that makes sense. Blackbird says you got gaslighted by the Corona Boner. Vap has traveled here from the Corona Boner universe. Mega says the drink came from the same dimension as Fleam. Maybe it's served at Fleam temperature. I can't breathe, says Tokumis. Don't Google it, says Texty Clips. It's Archin! Have you ever considered having less thoughts? I'm trying. This is amazing, says Mott. My favorite drink is the Shirley Temple with extra cherries. Oh, it's so good. Corona Boner is a hoax. It's fake news, Butsukoi. Isn't someone here a bartender? Floose is, but Floose hasn't been here lately. Lonely says absolutely hooting and hollering at the Corona Boner saga. Some tinfoil hats would say you had a Matrix moment. Did you dream it? I might have dreamed it. I might have been like Fleam. No, not that, Blackbird. I'm fully invested in the Corona Boner saga. Yeah, me too. I was really stressing about it. There's a drink called a Corona Sunrise that is sort of similar, but like I swear, that's not what I've been drinking. I've been drinking Corona Boners. So finally, I had some friends over the other night. I picked up a whole bunch of ingredients with my roommate and was like, okay, tonight's the night. We are going to invent the Corona Boner. It's happening right here, right now. Everyone who's here should be blessed to be in the presence of this incredible moment. This will be like when Thomas Edison invented gravity or whatever. I should have stayed in school. So here's how we did it. We got a Corona, you know, like the bottles of Corona. You drink the neck, you drink all the way down to the label, so you make some room. Then you get a funnel and you stick it in the top and you pour a shot of Malibu, which is coconut flavored liqueur of some sort. Rum, maybe? It's something. And then you fill up another shot glass, half with the juice from a maraschino cherry, and half with lime juice. You pour that in, and it fizzes up a lot, which is funny, because you have to, like, you know, keep it under control and put your palm over it. And then you take a lime slice, you stick that down in there, which is fine. You can usually fit a lime slice down the bottle. But here's the funny part. This is very funny to do at parties. You should do this. Get a maraschino cherry and try to fit it into your bottle of Corona. Here's the thing. No maraschino cherry in the world fits neatly into a bottle of Corona. So your only option is to jam it in there with your thumb like a chimpanzee. And the juice gets everywhere. And it's really sloppy and ridiculous. And then if you want to get the cherry out at the end, you have to like stick your tongue into, you have to like pour the bun and be like, la, la, la. Or like get your finger in there and like fish it out. So overall, a very undignified and stupid drink, and you should all do this. It's a delicious drink. It's tropical. It's like fruity. It's got coconut. It's got cherry. It's got lime. It's great. I love it. Oh boy. All right. Anyway, that's my story. Alan Dallas says, who are the people on the left? Those are people who paid to be in the audience. Duot's adorable, says Zukora. It really is. Shuma says, oh no, Vap. You're gonna get shut down by Twitch for saying this so much. Can you say boner on Twitch? God, I sure hope so. Lonely Two Atar says, I hope this gets into a clip compilation because this is an incredible story. This entire stream session's gonna be a goldmine for Groon. Was it good? Says Ma. It was amazing. I loved it. It was so good. I'm taking notes, says Drake. This whole thing isn't getting to fit into one clip, but I'm trying. Did someone clip that? Says Rick Bryan. Oh man. You could probably find a way to make it virgin black burb if you used like some type of soda or lemonade or something as the base, because it's basically just a tropical drink. It's just coconut, lime, and cherry. So a virgin Corona boner. That's an incredible sentence. Juniper says, hi, did you find something? I think we're about done collecting data. Vappa, no one remembers the drink. Shumish, I want to read that out loud, but I shouldn't. I was gonna post this as feed. Okay, these people are just talking about Clink, yada yada yada. You know what, Vap, Pokemon are mysterious, blah 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 blah. They sure are, dude. I'll drink to that. Oh man. The best part about this is that the person... I was there with my roommates when we invented this, but the person that we had over was someone who I literally had met on the beach like a week or two previous, had never hung out with this guy before except for that one time at the beach, and was like, come over, we're having a kickback, it'll be chill. And then as soon as he walked in the door, I was like, alright, sit down, we're making the Corona boner. And he was like, and as I started talking to him about it, he was like, I think my mom's calling me, I think I have to go home. But he didn't. He stayed. He was a champ. He did stay. He stuck it out. That's what it's like to be a guest at my house. You just never know what you're gonna get. It's good, right, Blackbird? Mom, pick me up. I'm scared. You didn't let him out. I didn't. And then he told me the world's most insane story about love and loss and moving houses and drama and it was wild. He did stay willingly, he did. The door was not locked, but boy, he was real iffy for a second there. I'm a hiker exploring caves. I will teach you the harshness of life and the difficulty of Pokemon battles. Getting kidnapped by a stranger from the beach. That's what it's all about. That's what Hot Girl Summer's all about. The Hot Girls are out here to kidnap. Oh, this is a bad matchup here. Oh boy. So anyways, in like, you know, 30 years when y'all are watching the Corona Boner special on the news or whatever, you'll be like, man, I was there. I was there the moment this life-changing drink was invented. It is, Trikami, it is. It is. Just gone off the rails a little bit today. We were talking about Marxism last night. It's been wild. Alan Dallas says, Vap, question for you. Yes, please. I need something to get me off my nonsense. In the past, I've tried to make a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon TTRPG. I want to ask if you ever thought about playing as a play tabletop version of Mystery Dungeon. I think you typoed there. I want to ask if you ever thought. Sorry, I'm not sure what you're asking. I'm interested in the concept. It sounds dope. Fee says, I made fun of the person who invented that. It'd be best if it was served in a graduated cylinder. Oh, so fancy. Modology says it's a Mystery Dungeon homebrew for PTO. Oh, is there? Drake says, Vat, please, I can't stop laughing, please, every time you say the name of the drink. Y'all are such good sports, I swear. In 10 years. 4 in critical condition due to Corona Boner incident. Only 2 times as I walk into a bar, I demand the Corona Boner special. I'm thrown out of the bar. Listen, cool bartenders will get it. Cool bartenders who watch twitch.com/trulyavaporeon, the world's biggest Let's Play channel. Biggest in some capacity. Not in viewership. Not in, not in popularity or, like, skill or quality, but just sort of in vibes. We're definitely the biggest Twitch channel in vibes. Let's see. I'm very tempted, says Zukora. Twitch.com, that's definitely the name of the website. Alan says, I totally mistyped. I was wondering if you'd ever look into or try TTRPG of Pokemon. Yeah, I think that would be really fun. I love TTRPGs. Yeah, it sounds dope. I've heard of people doing, you know, homebrewed Mystery Dungeon TTRPGs, and like someone said in the chat, there's They exist. Some people have made real ones. Real, you know, like balanced ones. So, sounds cool. Let's see. The Vibus channel. The greatest in craziness. An alternate universe, 1950 family gathers on their 4-inch TV set to tune into the Vab stream and hear her latest on the Corona Boner. Modology says, I recommend PTU if you want a Pokemon tabletop. Or at my local bar, Suzukura. Ooh, it's ninjas again. Okay. The number one spot on the internet to talk about the hot new drink, the Corona Boner. The Vab stream community is the best, says Drake, by virtue of being the only spot. I accidentally closed the wrong tab while trying to clip, so I only got part 1. Oh boy. Thank you, Fluffy. They kill you instantly, says Fee. Someone else will have to get the funny part. Come. Why did they run me across this bridge? There are stairs going down ahead. Team Plasma's waiting for you there. Okay, why did we run across that bridge? What was the point of this? Florian says, what if you woke up in the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon universe? I hope I would be a Vaporeon. It would be really funny to, like, wake up as, like, some dork-ass Pokemon, you know? Be like, oh wow, I'm finally here, I'm a Pokemon now, and you, like, sit up and you're like, I don't know, it's a dork-ass Pokemon. Like a Carnivine. No offense to Carnivine fans, I think it's cute, but that would be a very dorky Pokemon to wake up as. They were helping, it's a dangerous bridge. Simply walk backward across the bridge. I love Carnivine. I mean, I do too. It's very cute, but like, God, it's not a traditionally cool Pokemon, you know? Vap not being able to commit to calling a Pokemon dork-ass. Time to eat only apples for the rest of my life. Stunfisk! Wakes up as Xyler. You wake up as your least favorite Pokemon. Such a dumb face, says Togemus. Wakes up as an Eevee. Where's the water stone? I need it! And everyone's like, Sandslash all the way. You wake up as a Trubbish, Mr. Mime. Oh, that would be disappointing. Hi, Art. Ooh, yeah, we were going off the rails earlier, Art. I love Trubbish. It would be fun to be a Trubbish. I think I could make that work. Wake up as a Clink. No, they don't even have hands. That's so sad. Moto says, I didn't wake up as a Trubbish. I was born a Trubbish. God. Same. Klefki! Oh, I'd love to be a Boo Boo Keys. Alright, Cinnabon is leveled up. We're gonna switch. When a person moves, electric signals travel in the body. When a person has an inspiration, electric signals travel to the brain. Not in my brain. Rip to you, but I am simply built differently. I have never had a thought. Electricity has never coursed through my brain. Being a Trubbish gives you an excuse to eat everything. Togemus says my least favorite Pokemon is Flapple. Really? What do you dislike about Flapple? Sucks as a concept, but I love it, but I hate its face. The Trubbish comic he made reminded me of OG Muppet sketches. I forgot about that. Flap is a ground type? Flapple made me laugh really hard when I first saw it. I didn't know what the little baby apple evolved into. I didn't look it up. And I had the version that got you Flapple, so when I went to evolve it, I was like, okay, this is gonna be some kind of, like... I was expecting basically Appleton, like something round and chubby and, you know, cute. So when I got Flapple instead, I was gobsmacked. It truly threw me for a loop. Being a Mach would suck. Flapple is a Bakugan. I want to say Tinamo is a 1% encounter rate, so it's kind of interesting that we found 2 already. Marketing team, get out! I feel like it's time to read some more search history. I need to refresh this rock puzzle because I messed it up. How to cook shrimp on the stove. Pan-fried shrimp. Let's see. That's a bunch of boring stuff here. Let me skip through this. Low-calorie cocktails. Griffin McElroy. Lesbian bars. Jeffree Star. Opulence, you own everything. Call Me By Your Name lyrics. Again! Because apparently I forgot it. List of emo artists. Emo bands. Outdoor coffee table. Outdoor coffee table, cheap. The Adventure Zone. Again. Adderall versus Vyvanse. Adderall versus Vyvanse difference. The Pharisees. Who were the Pharisees? Doja Cat. Doja Cat. Doja Cat pictures. Here we go! The loaded Corona. Corona cocktails. Corona boner. I searched it several times, so I need to get farther in here. Ratatouille. Exercises for knee pain. The biggest pigeon. What is the biggest pigeon? Toucan tongues. Do toucans have tongues? The crab cycle. What is the crab cycle? Salmon. 3 ounces of salmon. Pan-fried salmon. Luxury sheets. Again. Oh my god, I'm losing it. How do bees make wax? Trolley problem generator. Dog water. What does dog water mean? Corona sunrise. Corona beer mixed drink. Corona beer boner. Corona boner beer boner. Corona boner mixed drink. Corona boner mixed drink. Corona boner. Corona boner not disease. Corona boner alcohol mixed drink. Corona. Thanks for following, Pixel Coyote. I'm reading my search history from my phone. Doja Cat, again. I think it's very interesting how many of these topics are coming up multiple times here. Like, what's going on with me? What is sciatica? Is there male birth control? Let's see. Andrew Hussey. Homestuck. Andrew Hussey emails. Homestuck 2. What is Homestuck 2? What is Homestuck? What is 4 ounces of shrimp? Chippendale Rescue Rangers episode 2. Chippendale Catteries Not Included episode. Hip exercises. Maya Forstatter tweets. What does L Fudge stand for? Cookies? Mabim Bam. Exercises for upper back pain. Entenmann's cookies. Entenmann's donuts. Fion. Fortnite dance. Fortnite dance. What is a Fortnite dance? What is tuberculosis? Tuberculosis symptoms. Worst foods. Best foods. Roast beef. Arby's menu. Arby's worst items. How many days in the summer? Macaron troubleshooting guide. Are broccoli and cauliflower the same plant? Anyway. I'm satisfied. I gotta get back to actually playing this game. Holy moly, that really, really got me. Let me catch up on the chat here. Let's see. I'm having a search history adventure. The search history should be a joint reward. Oh, that's a really good idea. That would be very funny. How to cook shrimp on the stove. How to cook shrimp on the stove. Urgent! What's the dog doing? Same lyrics a million times. Evanescence, the best emo band. Quit your job, join my emo band. Griffin Malcaroy is my favorite local cocktail. Toucan tongues. Adderall, the crab cycle. There's only one step, and it is crabs. What is the biggest pigeon? Dog water. Pixel Coyote says I've been here 2 seconds and I already love it. I'm so glad. I was just reading my dumb search history from my phone, so you came in at a funny moment. What am I watching? This is art, not disease. Corona boner. Corona boner, beer boner. I'm getting a side cramp right now. The shame and pain in your voice. This reads like a confession. My ribs hurt. That's called sterilization. What we learned today is Vap does not know how to use a search engine. What is 4 ounces of shrimp? I'm stuck connected to shrimp. There is in fact male birth control. 4 ounces of shrimp. Homestuck stream. Catteries not included on VHS. I do too. Fiona Fortnite dance. Yes, that's from the Eevee stream. Yes, yes, yes. What is tuberculosis? What is the Fortnite dance? Everything at Arby's is garbage. That's why they call it Garbies. How long is it going to go for? Tuberculosis is my favorite Fortnite dance. What is TikTok? Vap, I don't even know what to say anymore. Rick Bryan says, I leave for a second and come back to tuberculosis. Good thing I know what's going on. Fluffy says, Vap, this sounds like a pregnant compilation. But somehow it's all you. Vap's starting to lose it. We did it again. Flan says, what is Vap doing? I was just reading my search history. Garbies is the Garfield Arby's. Modal, you were gone for years, V. Vap Arby's Meat Mountain stream when? Bringing it back full force. Okay, I've got to get through some more of this game before I read any more search history. Yeah, y'all were gone for 1 week and I went off the deep end. Not the Meat Mountain. I don't think I've ever eaten at Arby's, I have to be honest. I was sitting on the porch with my roommates. We have this thing. My roommates and I have this thing called... This is so embarrassing. So you know the beer Sapporo, the Japanese beer? We have this thing called Sapporo Saturdays, where we drink Sapporo and sit on the porch. Like that's a thing to do. So we were having Sapporo Saturdays. What story was I telling? I can't even remember. What was I talking? Oh yeah, and we were talking about what's the worst fast food versus like the best fast food. And so everyone was talking about Arby's, because Arby's is so hit or miss, right? Even though I haven't had it, people assure me that is the case. So we were having Sapporo Saturdays, and my roommates were like, you've got to look up the menu for Arby's, you know, Meat Mountain or whatever. And boy, it was kind of wild, I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, not the Meat Mountain. I haven't either, because there's not really any in New York. Vap lost it once again. Where are we, Vap? Arby's is miserable, absolutely dreadful. Arby's French dip is pretty decent. Yeah, French dip's hard to mess up. It does sound pretty good. Let's see. Holy moly. I've really, really laughed a lot today. It feels good. I feel like I've gained some HP back from all the laughing I've been doing. Oh boy, the Meat Mountain is getting all the flavors of soda at once. Trying to play Genshin, but I'm so distracted by the search history I'm giving up. I'm so hungry I could eat at Arby's. I've had it. What's a French dip dipped in? I think it's au jus. I think it's like a beef stock. Hi, we're the Nugget Brothers. I'm the big brother, and I'm the little brother of the Nugget Brothers. Glad you showed up. We want to give you this. And it's a nugget. I want to give you this too. It's a nugget. Le ketchup, says Fee. The automod got stressed out there. I used to do that at soda fountains with friends after baseball games, and we called it the suicide drink. Yes, we also called it that in my childhood. It's weird how ubiquitous those things are. Oh man. Au jus? I don't know how to spell au jus. Let's see, what else do I have in my search history here? There's like a lot of just stuff about my neck injury, so I'm skipping through all of that. Oh, there it is. Mod Elegy spelled it right. That looks right. So a lot of that perfume stuff that I was Googling was that I was watching a YouTube episode where the person in the episode was talking about a perfume. I really like scents. I really like perfumes. Right now I wear Musk by Target, M-U-S-Q. It's a bright green scent, and it's not very good, but I sure do have it. Musk by Target. I'm bougie like that. And no, it's not. It's not made by like elongated muskrat. Anyway, I was watching this YouTube video, and the person in it was talking about this scent that has like a top note of almonds, like baklava, and then it sort of fades to like a smoky chocolate orange. And he said that it was like an almond dessert was trying to seduce you. And I was like, wow, that's the scent that I want. I want that so bad. But the name is French. It's like Albizé du Dragon or something like that. So I didn't know how to spell it. So I had to put in like 10 different spellings of this before I found it. Fab, please. Only two guitars says I just noticed Bold and Brash hanging out in the background. Yes, that was it's finger painted, believe it or not. And the voice is here too. It's hard to see her, but she's like right here. There we go. And of course Bold and Brash, which is beautiful. Isn't au jus just the juice? Maybe, I don't know. I'm not French. It's made of Dogecoin and it smells like stock fraud. What of the dragon? I think it was like Scent of the Dragon, or I don't know. Don't need artists, they're full of sadness, paint, and take poorly. Grapefruit, my favorite top note. I gotta find that video. You came here because someone manipulated you. It was because ninjas made me come here. I'm being bullied. Let's see. Oh, I reached the end of my history. I guess I deleted it at a certain point. Dang, okay, well, in a couple weeks I will give you guys more history. Oh, it's probably for the best, frankly. That was getting, wild. Oh no! Oh, I almost lost my mouse. There we go. Lonely says, I witnessed the birth of Bold and Brash. It was incredible. That's right, you were there! I forgot! Model says, it feels like Vap has ascended beyond human understanding, or my brain is imploded. Vap talking about perfumes. Imploded.
This is my favorite top note.
What is this video?
Oh, this is so good, guys. I love this top note.
Oh my god. Really unhinged stuff. Let's see, they're gonna use Scraggy. Use a mouse connected to your totally legit DS. Yeah, I'm just that good. Oh man, I'm exhausted. I feel like I need to take a nap after this stream. You guys really give me a run for my money here. Whew. Let's see, who's gonna level up next? No, pretty much no one. So I guess I'll switch to Cannoli. Blackbird redeem stretchies time! Thank you, I do have to do some stretchies. Oh, I'm stiff. Ow, 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 ow. Oh man, y'all, my neck is so busted. Can someone please send me a new one? Please. Oh, there's so many necks in the world, I shouldn't have to have this one. Ah, God. Ow. I'm a tragic figure. Let's see, the mouse is just for banning us from the chat. Has the E-Fiolate joke been made yet? I thought you made it, didn't you? Arg, the mouse is Fee. That's how you know Fee liked it. They were super into it. Let's see, Cannoli is gonna get switched out front. Man, I wish I hadn't cleared my search history here. I feel like I must have searched something really egregious if I cleared it. Like, I remember clearing it a couple weeks ago, so there must have been something in there that I was like, I can't risk anyone ever finding this. Oh man. I think Tinamo has Levitate, so I'm not gonna use a ground move on. Butsukoi says, do you have a favorite perfume or cologne? I don't. I'm really hoping it'll be this one that I ordered. I did order it, by the way, the almond one. So hopefully when it gets here, I will be able to talk to you guys about how seductive the almond dessert is. Delta says all we know is that it was worse than Corona Boner. Trikami says I never delete my history. Mott says yes, it has Levitate. Okay, good to know. Oh man. Blackbird says I don't clear my search history and I need to search something weird that I don't want ads for, I just use a private tab. That's the smart way to live. There's no Eevee in Pokemon Unite, really? Right, cleared search history because stuff like that. String shot! No! I wrapped up my gator. Fee says I search all my weird stuff in private browsing. See, y'all are smart. Drake says I'm looking a bit closer now. Does that ducklet have a donut around its neck? Yes, that's Dunkachino, or Duckachino, my Dunkin' Donuts themed, ducklet. Modal! You made me collapse with that typo. I'm crying. Oh my god. Let me try to read what poor Modal accidentally said. Seductive. with a duck in the middle. Seductive. Seductive is shat our cucklet. Seductive is shat our cucklet is. I can't breathe. Hi, Watermelon. Good to see you. Micah says, as Yakko Warner would say, mwah, good night, everyone. Oh my god, I'm getting like ab cramps. Hello, Nate Demand. Oh boy, sorry for anyone who just came in. Modal put an incredible typo. I don't even know what he was trying to say. That's how you know it's incredible. Kiwi says every moment of human history has been leading up to this one moment. Saved forever, Modal Soul. Modal had an incredible typo in chat. Yeah, someone please clip this. Oh my god, I gotta just look at this again. Where is it? Seductive is Seductive is shat our couplet is. That's understandable, Rick Bryan. I don't blame you. He says I saved that sentence in my Telegram saved messages. Tearing up. Someone fired the bomb. Thank you for the screenshot. I'm saving that forever. Oh man, that's gotta be a Hall of Famer. That's as bad as the other typo that Modal made once upon a time. What was it? Oh boy. Nate says, well, you're back. Have you battled Enya at Chargestone Cave? No, I've seen him, but I've not yet battled him. I'm believe it or not, I'm trying to make my way up there. I can't stay calm for long enough. If anyone has the chance for changing the stream title, please, for the love of God. No. That would actually get me in trouble with Twitch. There's like 4 different words in that sentence that Twitch wouldn't allow. I am genuinely amazed that the Automod did not catch that. Okay, so Modal was trying to say seductive. Seductive is what our ducklet is, which is a very reasonable little joke. Togemis says I have a 6-pack now. I hope it's a 6-pack of Coronas, because you know what you can make. As long as you get some of those maraschino cherries. Oh, that's a good idea, Delta. Holy moly. Ugh, life is different now. Like, you know, sometimes little things happen in life and you're like, you don't notice it's gonna change your life forever, and then you look back and it's like, oh, that was the turning point. I'm having the opposite of that, where I know that everything is gonna be different now. Holy moly. Lonely Tuatar says I'm 100 joints away from having the power to change the title. Yeah, I gotta battle all the grunts, Nate. Neko says, and here's Vep cackling echoing in this cave and dreads the upcoming battle. He just hears me getting closer and closer while reading my search history and laughing like a maniac, holding up my ducklet and calling it a cucklet. Art says, note to self, inappropriate speech is not allowed in Vap chat unless Vap laughs. It's only if it's an accident. If it's a typo or, you know, something like that, then that's fine. You just can't intentionally say something inappropriate. Dang, Delta. That's a lot of title changing. Alan Dallas says, I would love to have some of those things happen, where the small change in your life forever. Yeah, it's really weird when it happens. Lonely Tuatar says, I just hit 30k joints! Holy moly. Can only hit level 34 and wants to win Scary Face, but we're not gonna do that. Art says, we live in a society. Maybe you do. Listen, I'm a streamer. I don't know what I'd do. I guess I'm technically in society, but barely. I'm like living on the outskirts. Chargestone Cave, short circuits, Fab Spring. Okay, so what was the thing? You said something, Modal, during Paper Mario, I think, that made me laugh equally hysterically. You made a typo. Can anyone remember what it was? I know I have it saved somewhere. I absolutely lost it. What was that? Okay, Cannoli's trying to evolve. It was an art that's right, it was an art stream. I do remember chewing you out for the paper towels thing, but that doesn't count. That was just me being really tilted. Everyone knows Twitch streamers don't contribute to society. Man, why can't I open the menu? Oh no, I can't open the menu and I ran into a wild Pokemon. Oh god, I'm losing it. Oh, thank you for, someone hosted me. Nate Demand hosted me. Thank you so much. I totally missed that. I'm sorry. I was, outside of my mind for a minute. Oh boy. Okay, now we are going to switch Pokemon to the front of the party. Now that I am calm and have enough oxygen in my brain. Whew. Oh boy, Modal found it. Alright, what was it? Yes, it was the Shint Pie. I forgot about Shint Pie. Shint Cacnea back from the dead. Oh, Art. I mean, I have a college degree. I was actually very good at college. I had like a 3.9 or something like that. I had a really good GPA. Like, you wouldn't think so. I graduated in 2018, and I think that was sort of the peak of my intellectual ability. And ever since then, I think I'm Like every year, just hemorrhaging brain cells. Like basic math is getting hard. Fab speaks goodly. I was actually very good at college, says V. I swear, there was a point where I wrote essays and stuff. Why give me that voice, says V? I don't know, it just felt right. Blackbird says, I never knew how to do basic math. I went to college! Yes, exactly. For what good it did me. Went to college to become an e-thought on Twitch. Micah says, I've been trying to sprite while listening to the stream. Concentration has been lost the entire time. Oh, it's just one of those streams, you know? Like, some days I'm kind of like, okay, I'm here, I'm chilling, the vibe is relaxed, we're having a good time, but like, you know, nothing crazy's happening. And some streams are just like, something just breaks in my brain. Drake says, Beth, I'm starting my third year of uni and my brain is already depreciated. Alan Dawes says, I did mediocre college because of dyslexia. Yeah, that makes it super hard. I had a good friend in college who was dyslexic and struggled a lot with that. Totem says, do you remember that, Vap? It was when you went to school for writing, grammar? I can't remember, but you messed something up and you were like, speaking goodly is what I went to school for! Yes! Absolutely. I have an English degree, something that, hang on, I'm gonna take y'all on a journey. I can't believe I'm doing this is a bad idea, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move the camera, so get ready. Okay. My diploma is right there. Bachelor of Arts in English. Beautiful GPA. Perfect GPA. What else is behind me? Let's see. There's my no sign. Did I tell you guys about my no sign? So, there was a big, like, political battle in my town where people were arguing about different, it was like a bill or something. And so this one group went around canvassing, putting up these signs saying, like, vote yes on whatever, and this other group went around and just printed signs that say no. And they just put all these signs in front of the other signs. And I got obsessed with it because it's like, it's so funny, like what a douchey thing to do. So my roommate stole one for me and it's been living behind me ever since. I didn't realize they were so big. It's like, it's massive. Like you can see it, like. Maybe I'll just wear this for the rest of the stream. Let's see, screenshots and Prince diploma. The no sign. Oh man, apparently like my roommate like saw it near the gas station and knew I wanted it, but like didn't want to get in trouble. So they just like pulled up in their car next to it and just like burst out and just grabbed it and like ran back into the car. Which I feel like is the most suspicious way you could possibly steal a sign. Head on, fly to the forehead. I have it backward. I know, I have my camera set to reverse right now. So anyway, if you ever wondered what the sort of behind the scenes is like, on the stream, I'll give you guys a little tour here. Let's see, so I've got a cork board, where if you've ever sent me like a card or a note or anything in the P.O. box, it's probably hanging up on the cork board. I've got a card from Modal on there, I think I have a card from Floos. Right next to my desk, you can see, it's a little hard, I have another art desk over there. I have some soundproof curtains. What else? Let's see, this is nauseating. I've got, some water, a lot of lights, the mantelpiece, my diploma, I think that's about it. Nothing too exciting back here. Let's see, I get my little camera right back on here. There we go. Oh boy. Hey Kanto, good to see you. I love the Wall of Love. Good old Magikarp card. I would love to mail you a thing for your wall. Yeah, you should, absolutely. My P.O. box is always open. Where's the ketchup bottle? Speaking of water, Suzukora. Yeah, I need to rehydrate my brain. Thank you for redeeming hydrate. I'm gonna kill my Pokemon and take a nice sip. Okay, that's better. I think I'm gonna live through the last half hour of this stream. It's not gonna be easy, but I am gonna do it. Oh no, I hope Athena doesn't get knocked out. Athena! Okay, she hung in there. She's using revenge. Drake says, Vap, I need to send a mini Hawaii care package for you. Oh, that'd be so much fun! I would love that. That would be really, really, really cool. Kanto says, Vap, you definitely look like a furry streamer with the stream setup. Thank you. How do you know I'm not a furry streamer? I'm not. I mean, I'm a furry, but I'm not a furry streamer. Oh boy. Lonely to Atara says, is Vab not a furry stream? What's the difference, says Fee? Well, I'm not being furry on stream. I'm streaming as me. I'm not in like a suit or like wearing ears or anything. That's how I quantify it. Modal says, how can you be a furry if you're made of fish? Vap is one of my kind. Yes. Playing Pokemon is being furry, says Mod. Thought that was your human fursuit. That's true, it's my skin suit. Oh man. Eevee, cat or fox? I think it's fox. Didn't want to say skin suit, but there you went. Yeah, I'm always willing to go there. I'm willing to speak truth to power. I'm not afraid. I'm fully charged, says Garg. Oh good, not the primate skin suit. Oh man, it's all about VTubing now. Yeah, I've seen so many really cool models and stuff. It would be fun to get a Vap model. Is that your Homo sapien Sona? Are Vaps scalies? No, I think she's a mammal. Vap, how did you say that with a straight face? Skin suit! It's pretty wretched, isn't it? It's time for revenge. No, never mind. It's time for a nap. I guess that is the downside to using baby Pokemon. They do need to be put down for their naps. Why settle for a Vap modal when you can go for the original modal? Vaporeons are literal water. Let's use an awakening. Athena, we don't have time for a nap, sweetheart. We gotta get out of this cave. This is a mess. Oh, and I used Confuse Ray. Perfect. I love it. Vaps are made of slimes. Oh god. I hope y'all know that those slimes that I made on the slime stream are just sitting in my drawer, like slowly disintegrating. They get a little bit like grosser every day. I'll pull one out for you. Where are they? There they are. Like you can see, this one is separated into like different layers. All the heavy glitter is at the bottom, and all the light glitter is at the top. And then this one is turned into just like liquid. You can see all the little... There she is! She's dead! You can just see all the little like dead Vaps at the bottom. No! Rest in pieces. Oh man. God, I just forget they're there. Wow, I'm really not gonna win this battle, am I? Yeah, this Watchdog's gonna wreck me. Maybe Vaporeons are like echidnas. Katie is denying the concept of evolution. Gotta see this. Hi, Launcher Pete. I am not. Modus' whole stream feels like someone spammed Confuse Ray. Grog, those emotes are so cute. I'm gonna be the second Vaptuber. Defeating N with Athena only. Can Vaporeon evaporate? Vaporeons are basically impossible except magic. I can't let Athena go down like that. I can't do my girl this dirty. I gotta give her the milk. Have some milk. Vaporeon milkshake. What you say? The slime is falling apart just like my social life. It's a fossil! Dead Vaps. An abandoned sea monkey container. Athena. Please, Athena, wake up. There we go. Don't be confused. Focus. There we go. She needs some milk, Suzukora. Ho 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 ho. She didn't knock it out, but she's back in the game, and that's what matters. That's very true, Alan. I think my Vap is just sort of general colors, but I've seen people have really cool, like, OCs with different, you know, colors of blues and greens and stuff. It's okay, Athena. I usually wake up confused, too. God knows I did today. I was talking earlier in the stream about how, my roommate and I had big spicy plans to get up early and go bird watching together, and we both slept through our alarms. So I woke up and was just like, ah, it's so light out. This can't be 6 a.m., can it? And it wasn't, it was 9 a.m., so. He says, your Vap is orange and purple striped. Can't tell because of the black and white. Exactly! Why is your Oshawott called Athena? That's a good question, Kanto. So originally for this stream, I had a poll asking people what the naming scheme should be for my Pokemon. And the two options that it came down to, there was a tie between baked goods and Greek gods and goddesses. So since there was a tie, every other Pokemon, I give every other type of name. So there's, you know, Nike and Athena, and Eris, but then there's also Cinnabon and The cannoli. I couldn't remember its name. Did some bird watching, saw baby ducks and water woodpeckers. Oh, baby ducks. Yeah, I know a couple people who have koi fish vibes. It's pretty cool. I nearly called one of them Dave. I love Nike. Which Greek god is Dunkachino? Dunkachino is not a real member of the team. She's just moral support. She's like the mascot. She's just hanging out. Nike is not a baked good. Nike is the winged goddess of victory. That's where the name Nike comes from for the sports brand. She's called Dave in my heart. Hey, Boulder Dash, welcome. Nike is a shoe. Yeah, Boulder, it got weird in here. Honestly, I think you're better off. Zeus bread. We got a Thunderstone. Once again, not useful. We will be selling that for cold hard cash. Because only babies are allowed. Alright, let's see. We can switch Athena out for Nike, and we're gonna lead. There we go. Yeah, Dunkachino is based off of the Dunkin' Donuts product, the Dunkachino, because it was sort of a duck joke, the Duckachino. Boulder says, Pappy noise is staying on weird. Oh, hopefully Trikami has something good here. Trikami, Boulder, the screen cap that you're looking at there was, Modal made the most incredible typo. Well, like 3 different typos, really, so... Oh boy. Alright, it's Lightbird versus my normal pigeon. Oh boy. Thank you for following. Majin Dante 1929. Shwa. We're getting closer to 1.5k followers than not. Very exciting. I can see why people would want to follow after I read all my search history like that. Alright, what was that? You're too strong. Ugh. Just go for the entire lore of the Dunkachino. The whole dunk lore. Man. On stream. Let's look up Dunkachino. Let's add that to my search history. Dunkachino. A song by Al Pacino. Okay, here we go. On the Dunkin' Donuts website. Dunkachino, a match made in heaven. Our Dunkachino, copyright, with its unique blend of coffee and hot chocolate flavor, is the perfect treat to warm you up. Drink as is, or add extra indulgence with delicious whipped cream. Please be advised any of our products have milk. That's it, really. Ooh, let's see what's in the press room on the Dunkin' website. America spikes on Dunkin'. Dunkin' and Spike Ball serve up a limited edition brand kit. This summer, Dunkin' is serving fans a new way to run and spike on Dunkin'. The brand today unveiled a collaboration with Spike Ball, the round net equipment manufacturer, bringing people together through competition and fun to introduce the limited edition Dunkin' Spike Ball kit. The Dunkin'-inspired set serves as the perfect crossroads between tantalizing taste buds and sensational summer fun, allowing Dunkin' devotees to have a ball, Dunkin' style. The Dunkin' Spike Ball kit includes a signature Spike Ball net and 2 game balls in Dunkin's iconic pink and orange colors. For $125? Are you just spitting in my mouth right now? $125? This collaboration marks the first time Spike Ball has teamed up with a quick service restaurant to create a branded kit. According to Annie Smith, manager of strategic partnerships at Dunkin', the, quote, the fast-paced, exciting energy of Spike Ball perfectly matches the energy and enthusiasm the Dunkin' colors and brand represent to our fans. Like a guest's go-to Dunkin' brew, the limited edition Dunkin' Spike Ball kit is the perfect Dunkin' accessory to accompany every summer adventure. Each new launch raises the bar, so we couldn't ask for a better partner than the one and only, the one and only Dunkin'. Oh man, let me catch up on the chat. Moses Cockachino. I'll make an Excel doc on the Dunkachino lore. Started in 1922 with a cappuccino and a man with a dream. Dave Dunkachino opened his first store. Daily Dunkachino, put a quarter in the jar. Is there a mortgage payment sitting in the jar right now? Secret guest episode of Munch Squad. Vap could use a vacation home too. What was that, Vap? If you could add a new type to Pokemon, what would it be? Let me think about that. You guys really liked the phrase, "Are you spitting in my mouth right now?" Okay, so let me explain. Let me explain myself here. Don't jump to conclusions. Let me explain myself. There was a phrase in my mind that had a similar set of syllables that was not appropriate for the chat, even for me. I was like, I can't use that phrase. I use it with my friends. I would not use it on camera to an audience. So I was like, I have to say something that's this syllable count because that's what my brain has decided on. So I changed what I was saying to a phrase that doesn't exist. A phrase that doesn't exist, which is, "Are you spitting in my mouth right now?" A sentence that no human being has ever said. Okay, I got a genuine question in the chat, which is a new Pokemon type. What would it be? That's a hard question. I can't really think of anything that's not represented. Maybe open it up for the chat. Ooh, something spacey. Yeah, okay, maybe something like cosmic almost. That would map really well onto a lot of Pokemon that are cosmic in nature. I mean, Clefairy is already fairy type, but Pokemon like Solrock and Lunatone and stuff like that. Who is Duncan and why is he selling ping pong balls? Have you heard of the Daily Dunkachino Twitter? No, I haven't. Fee says you're just digging deeper. Oh, that's my pastime, baby. Keep digging, Vap. There's treasure to be found. Legendary type, dumb type, cake type, Steel 2, the original Steel's resistances with even more broken Pokemon in it. Type abnormal. I agree with cake type. There are cryptids. Oh man. I'll never get over, "Are you spitting in my mouth right now?" As soon as I said that, I was like, that wasn't right. Maybe no one will notice. Maybe they'll just let this moment pass by. But of course, y'all repeated it. I looked up at the chat and just saw like 4 different people repeating. Oh man. 2 ideas I had were plastic type, or light, or holy, or good. Oh yeah, light type would be dope. Are you spitting in my mouth right now? Says Fee. Gonna start using. Okay, let's see what the Daily Dunkachino Twitter is. Oh no, I'm scared to look at this. Okay, I'm saving this for after the stream. Egg type! Well, that's just lovely. Oh yeah, I forgot there's like another level down here. Really serious about training. I visit the electrified cave. Yada yada yada. Oops, I had a missed phone call. Probably a family or friend who saw the stream and was like, "Hey, do you need help? Do you need to go to the hospital?" A server bot that quotes you sounds fun. That would be really fun. That's an idea I have played with in the past. It would be really nice to have a server bot of some sort. I love Daily Dunkachino. Visit the cave, yada yada yada. I care about you. Wasn't it like I'm worried about you or something? I don't even know. I was laughing too hard. I swear on my grave, are you spitting in my mouth right now? One missed call from Mouth Spitter 93. Boulder says SB Mom saw the stream. She's calling to tell you it's time for your daily mouthwashing with soap. This is your doctor. You really need that spit in your mouth. Did Cinnabon use pursuit or fursuit? I can't see through the tears. Oh my god. Fee, you are straight up killing me right now. Oh boy. For those of you who don't know the deep cut there, one of my mods once called me on stream. I was getting a lot of phone calls from the doctor's office. They kept calling me, telling me I needed to get this test done that I had already had done, and I kept telling them I've already had done, and they were like, okay, well, we'll add it to your record, and then they just call me back the next day and be like, it says here this test hasn't been done. So this happened for ages, and they kept calling me during stream. So at one point I was talking about it, and one of my mods thought that was really funny, so she called me during the stream and left me a voicemail saying, Vap, this is your doctor, you need to get that test done. So that's what the deep cut is here. Oh god. Go, Dave. Art says, this whole stream is a mess. Yeah, but it's your mess. I'm calling the guys in white lab coats. Fab can't stop laughing. You really need to take that test was so funny. It really was. One of Groon's finest moments, in addition to sending me the divorce. She really gets my sense of humor. I've been trying to reach you about a used car warranty. I get those calls all the time. I've started just blocking every time I get a call from a number that does that, but my car, like I said, is from like 2001 or 2002, so the warranty is most certainly expired. Oh, that's even worse. Togemus doesn't even have a car. Someone's got to be responsible here, and it's not going to be me, says Ara. Well, it's not going to be me either, so... God, I hope it's like, I don't know, who's the most likely to be responsible here? Trakami, maybe. I can count on Trakami. Trakami made the counter. He says I talk like a furry to the scam callers. Oh, you do the OO? That's great. My responsibility is well tapped out. Yeah, no, certainly not you, Modal. I would not dream of saying it would be you. Bootsukoi says I just changed my phone settings to screen them out. Good call. Hello? Hello? Warranty? Hello? Mr. Used Car Salesman? God. I used to do kind of goofy stuff like that if I didn't like... You know, if you answer and you say like, hello, and that you don't hear anything right away, I used to get goofy. But lately I've been having so many like medical issues that like half the time when I get a phone call, or like more than half the time, it's a medical phone call. So like I can't afford to be like, hello, and then it's my neurosurgeon. So I don't do that anymore. I'm drowning, Mr. Obama. It's probably Fish, says Delta. That's true, that's true. Mr. Used Car Salesman, is that you? It's Gothita! It's time to bite. Vap called you the most responsible one here, Trakami. Yes, we were saying if anyone's like, the most likely to be responsible here, it's probably you. Or just like reasonable, you know? Rational. Not saying much, says Fee. Joke's on you, Vap, Thunder speaks woo back at you. It's terminal. Judging by the people we get here. I like to buy a used Mitsubishi. Hello, Vap's neurosurgeon. I'll put that on the list to fix later. Yeah, it looks like the injury is really compressing her brainstem. We need to tackle. We need to take that test. Medical issues. Are you doing okay? Says Nate. I'm alright. I have a I have a spinal injury that I just found out about a couple months ago. And it's not deadly, but it's certainly not great, so I'm kind of coping with it right now. Not the best sentence to furry pee. To furry up. To furry pee. Where's my mod badge, Sister Common? Oh man. Quiver dance, that's a great move. Lilligant has gotten almost all of her stats better, but we're gonna knock her out, hopefully before she gets too much damage off on me. If it continues, the whole stream will be corrupted. Hello, neurotic doctor. I had a little stroke. Just a little tiny stroke. When Modal said that thing about cucklet or whatever. I just have to look at that screenshot again. Let's see it. Seductive. Seductive is shat, our cucklet is... Ah, Shakespeare himself could not have said wiser words. Oh, it's Lilligant, isn't it? I always say that wrong. We're not gonna use light screen. No light screen. I'm laughing against this Togemus. Me too, my friend. Me too. Oh man, it's just... I think it's the fact that both it's a really like egregious typo, right? Like it's very like, oh, that's unfortunate. But then also like the sentence doesn't even make sense. Because the extra is in there. So it's truly just like word salad, which is my favorite genre of comedy. Togemus says it's just such a train wreck, it brings me such joy. That's really Vab chat for you at the end of the day, isn't it? Word salad. That's what I've got my degree in. It says English, but really it's word salad. Oh my god. This chat is truly a mess. It really is. That's what English is. True that. I'm so glad they put a healer partway through this cave. Really needed that. God, I feel like I've been streaming for like 6 hours. I'm getting that like weird time dilation that you get when you're like really sleep deprived. You know what I mean? Hey, a rare candy. Like, I seriously feel like I started the stream, like, yesterday. I'm exhausted. Hey, it's a Wiggly. Oh, I missed it. Okay, that's fine. I've only been here an hour, says Modal. It's next Thursday. Oh, God. It's time for Flame Burst. Ka-chow. What do you think of that? Alan says if you had to add or change something about Pokemon, what would you choose? I really think they should add an optional difficulty toggle in every game. I think they should have a hard mode just built into the game. I don't think it's gonna ever happen because it's a lot of work to get a proper scaling thing done, but I would love if they put in hard mode. Fluffy says when Vap first started streaming, I was like, wow, what a fun and entertaining personality. I can't wait to misbehave and make the stream goofy and weird. Now the stream is continuously goofy and weird and I don't even know what to do. Yeah, I used to be so normal, or at least like more normal. I used to be a little more behaved. Micah says I love having a healer class leveled up in Final Fantasy XIV. Sometimes find players' corpses in the wild and drive-by heal. It's the opposite of a drive-by shooting. You shoot love at them. Oh boy. Well, this has not been the most eventful episode in the world of Pokemon, but it's been very eventful in the world of our special relationships in this chat, so thanks for coming, everyone. We still got like 10 minutes left, but I'm just waxing poetic. Is there a Nuzlocke option making a file for Pokemon Sword and Shield? No, not that I know of. In the world of search history. Yeah, we learned a lot about me, you know. For better or for worse. I sure can, says Fluffy. Watching me accomplish nothing is, my own biggest hobby, and apparently Fluffy's too. Is the ocean part of the land? It sounds so much worse in retrospect. I really wanted to know. Oh my god, Cinnabon wants to learn Fire Blast? Are you for real? Yo! What should I get rid of here? Yeah, I want to get rid of acrobatics, dude. I want to have Fire Blast. I'm keeping Yawn because I really want to have a status move for if we run into a shiny Pokemon. I want to be able to put them to sleep rather than damage them because I don't want to risk it, and I think it's my only status move. So I'm going to get rid of acrobatics. Let's see. Do Vaporeons have fur scale? I think it's fur. Stage 1 gets their big hitter moves at lower levels. Yeah, but level 34 is really early. It's time for Fire Blast! Kill, kill, kill! Fur, but very water repellent like an otter. Fire Blast is good for little ones. What do they weigh themselves on? Lead me to the land you understand. Makes up for the lack of stat power. Vap keeps Yawn because she needs a nap. Curse these sausage hands. Where is this hidden item? I'm losing my mind. Where is it? I've been just running around trying to... I'm losing it. Moto says, oh, Fee, you don't know what sausage hands look like. Fee says I've got a bad feeling about this Moto. Might be on the cliffside. Oh, it's on the cliffside. I don't know why, Modal. That just felt like something that needed a dramatic reading. If you crash asleep after this, you're gonna have the weirdest dreams. I really am. I have a doctor's appointment at 3:30, which is an hour after I finish streaming, so I don't think I'm gonna have time to fully nap out. Why do I sound like Sakuya? Seductive as Shadow Cucklet is. Wait, you had your mind? I feel bad using Fire Blast on this poor little Ferroseed, just minding its own dang business, and I came along and cooked it like a hot dog on the 4th of July. There we go, we got a star piece. Woo! Let's go ahead and switch Cannoli out to the front. Oh man. What a day. I laughed, I cried. I don't think, well, I did cry actually, yeah. My back was really hurting earlier. But now I'm here and I'm laughing. Is my time zone Pacific Standard? It sure is. Alright, it's time to go upstairs and fight N. You will cry, says Fluffy. You gonna make me? God. Okay. You're welcome for the help, Vap. I get half your viewers now as compensation. Thank God. I need somewhere for these poor people to go. Somewhere better. They deserve better. I'm gonna use some of my healing items here to get ready for this battle. Fee says there aren't any left, so that's not that much. Let's get out of this ding-dang cave. N is left in fear of the chaos you've been giving off reading the chat. Oh, there's a whole bunch of trainers here. I just want to battle N. Man, I want to solve all the mysteries in the world. For that purpose, I'll keep fighting. Alright, Ben Shapiro, God. N is left in fear of the chaos you've been giving off reading chat. Let me view anything else, Boulder. I'm worse, Vav. Much worse. God. Oh, man. Okay, I think I'm just gonna try to blast through these battles so we can get to N real fast. No more stalling. Only speed. This is becoming a speed run. I can catch up with the world record if I try. They will be blasted. Oh man. That seems like the right choice, Trakami. There is an item over here. It's a max potion. And that's a little shortcut over the left to get back to the beginning of the cave, but we don't want to do that. Take this, the winning strategy I've developed. Who named their potion Max? Oh, you're so funny. Ace Trainer Corky! Corky! Come on, Ace Trainer Corky. Your mom really named you that, and then you were like, yeah, I won't change my name. I'll keep it. You could just change your name, you know? Doesn't have to- it's like it's easy. You better not turn on the Jizu. Sorry, Sam. Oh, ouch. That was a painful drain. It was drainful. I'm gonna switch out. I'm for sure gonna switch out. It's Nike time. The Dunkachino song. God. Oh boy. My phone is blowing up right now. I'm sorry, phone. I'm still streaming. I have to beat up this Whimsicott. I have to make Corky know that he's a loser. Boulder says my mom originally wanted to name me Oliver Green before she settled on Cody. Thank God for that. Oliver's a cute name. Oliver Green's a little too cutesy. Better do that test, says Modal. Yeah, I better. They're gonna send Tortuga, which is either water or water rock. So I will switch to my electric type. Only to Atara says my dad wanted to name me Odette or Gareth. Ooh, Gareth. Very goth. I love that. Gareth. Then you could be like, hi, I'm Gareth. And you could like smolder a little. I don't know what I just did. It wasn't smoldering, but imagine that it was. Okay, Corky says, I feel down. Gareth is a Final Fantasy character name. I feel down briefly. I'm a trainer. If I give up, my Pokemon can't do anything, right? I got a magnet. Oh dear, Garfield. Smolder Dash. Okay, I think... There we go. Now it's time to fight N. Many different values mixed together, and the world becomes gray. That's unforgivable! Okay, you know what? I'll separate Pokemon and people, and black and white will be clearly distinct. Only then will Pokemon become perfect beings. That is my dream. That is the dream I must fulfill. Do you have a dream of your own? My dream is to have another cold brew and take a nap, dude. You do have a dream. That's wonderful. I'll learn just what kind of dream you have in battle. Smoldering from standing on the sun from having such a goth vampire name. He said the title! Title moment. Oh, Mr. Obama voicemail. Oh, man. It's kind of funny to be playing this game back now that America has gone through the stuff it's been going through the last 5 years and read it as a little bit more of a commentary since this is a America-based game. Bab's dreams lead to weird search history. Don't delve in. A bold ore dash. Oh, that's good. Got him. Oh man, Iron Defense. Hey Quarion, how's it going? You've come in here just on time for the final cave battle against N. Ooh. Okay, I need to switch to a Pokemon that it can do some special attacking here. This is not going so well. N says, do you believe Pokemon battles help us understand one another? Like, generally I believe that, but not with this guy. I think with N they make me understand him less. Boulder used Power Gem. Oh, it's the sparkly rocks. Just throwing his crystal collection at me. Okay, we're gonna use the special water move, Water Pulse, so that Iron Defense does not nerf me super bad. There we go, easy peasy. Gonna send out Jade Tick. What do I want to do here? Gotta defeat N with Duckachino. Okay, for N's last Pokemon, I'll let Duckachino have a round in. She's like a bench warmer, you know, but every once in a while she gets a chance to sort of get dirty, get in there. So I only have 2 PP of Fire Blast, and I missed the first one. You will be Fire Blasted. God, I sure will. Come on, let's go, please! PP, says Modal. God, you're so right. Yes, I got the Fire Blast! Beautiful. Oh, it's so good. Kame Genius's Fee. Nothing but the cream of the crop here. Gonna send out a Clink. I'm gonna switch to... Athena. Sigh. Comedy Phineas. Oh man, I'm really starting to, comedy's nuts as Modal. My energy's starting to crash so hard right now, like all of a sudden I'm just like exhausted. Managed to make the last of your PP count. I don't like Clink much, I'm in the mood to Clink shame. Oh. No. I reject it. When I upload the videos of this stream, I'm just gonna edit that part out. I've never edited one of my videos in my life, but I'll make an exception for that joke. The in our Discords, it's hilarious, and I type a joke while sitting in silence. Yes, I can just imagine them like hyper-focused, like yes. Okay, En just told me he's gonna show me that the love for his friends permeates every cell of his body or something. I would say the full PowerPoints because, you know, Togemus has actually said it, but they didn't hear me. Maybe they just chose not to listen. Their brain filtered out the harmful information. Man, this Ferroseed is really not doing me any favors. Oh, is this the last Pokemon? Oh shoot, I thought he had one more, my bad. It should be Duckachino time. Okay, if I don't knock it out with this, I'll switch to Duckachino. I don't think this will knock it out since it used Iron Defense. Yep, okay. That'll knock me out, though. Oh, it's duck time. Let's go, Dunkachino! Oh, that blank expression. Ah, she's perfect. Water Pulse, baby. It's time to get moist. Okay, it didn't do it, but the Metal Claw missed. Don't spare a drop. It's a whole new game. Duckachino. Ooh, there we go. Fully dunked, baby. My friend's getting hurt. That's what a Pokemon battle is. Well, yeah, the way you do it, it is. Other people don't do it like that, you freaking loser. Why? Is it impossible for me to win while feeling bad about being a trainer? Redeemed Hydrate! Pour one out for her girl! Thank you, I will. As if I could pursue the truth with something as meaningless as a battle. As if that could make me worthy to become friends with a legendary Pokemon. Bap! Hi! Just a little further to Mistral City. Bianca, you have good ears. I can't believe you heard Vap's voice from that far away. Vap, who's his trainer? Professor Juniper, what are you thinking? You appear to have no qualms about the relationship between Pokemon and people. You put Pokemon into categories using arbitrary rules and think you can understand them like that. The very idea of a Pokedex revolts me. What do you have to say for yourself? Oh my, looks like you're not my biggest fan. Your opinion's understandable. It happens to be different from mine, which is equally understandable. How about if all people get to decide for themselves how to relate to Pokemon? You're saying I should just allow people to think whatever they want? I refuse to tolerate the existence of a world like that. God, N, you are really more annoying than I remembered you being. Well, I didn't expect him to change his mind right away, but I hope we'll spend a little time trying to understand how others feel. Now then, I think I'll go collect a little more data. For Pokemon and people to get along better, we need to take steps to learn more about them. Yeah, I know, right, Togemus? I remember really liking him too, but he's really annoying now that I'm, like, older. Fab, I'm gonna go with Professor Juniper now because I'm her bodyguard. Nen is fascist. N is fascist. Why did I say Nen? My brain is cooked, y'all. Never played this game, so it's interesting to me at the moment. And here we are in rainy Mistralton City. And it is 2:31, so it's time for this cat to scoot on out of here on account of all the spit in my mouth. Thanks so much for coming, everyone. It was great. I'll never forget it. As long as I live. I'm so tired. Oh, God. You spitting? Go to bed! Are you spitting in my mouth right now? Don't forget to check out Daily Dunkachino. Oh man, alright. Thanks everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on Sunday for my Sunday stream. Or if not, I'll see you next Thursday for my next Thursday stream. Oh yeah, Modal has created a Discord, so feel free to join that. They just put the link in the chat. Boulder says, Vap says, goodbye everyone, I'll remember you all in therapy. Oh boy. Rick Bryan says, this is a stream worth rewatching. It was a mess. Yeah, I really liked this one. I'm gonna save this one for posterity. Bye everybody. Love you.